Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I have got a book haul for you. Last weekend I went to the Wangaratta Rotary book sales, and I've just got back from today's one, which was the Albury book sale. So let's have a look. I didn't get a whole lot from the Wangaratta one. It was very sparse on there's lots of fiction books, but there was very sparse on other books. So I'll quickly show you the ones I got there. This giant all-coloured dictionary, and it's just, oh gosh, it's an old book. I'm not sure the date. 51 copyright, and it's got all dictionary things, but just with little pictures in it. And you've probably all seen these sort of books before. It'll make great filler pages in junk journals with all these little pictures, or you could cut the little pictures out, whatever you want to do with them. But I liked that. I don't think I've got one like this. So there's that one. Didn't have a dust cover. The Country Life Antiques Handbook. Now I got this just for filler pages too, because it's got all these old pictures of it's got colour in it, but it's got lots of just brown and white pictures, and I thought they would make good filler pages too, with just, you know, old bits and pieces on the edge of your page. But there's lots of cool pictures in here of old stuff. This copy is 86. So there's that book. There was this one, Bright Wings, an illustrated poem about birds, and it's got little illustrations in here, and all the poems are about birds. And I thought that is pretty cool. You could put little poems in with a bird journal, and that would, you know, be nice and suitable, because it's good to have good words, you know, in your journals. So there's lots of illustrations in there. And then my next one was, oh gosh, what's this one? I think it's a Australian wildlife. This one was a cool book. It's a very old book. Let me see if I can see a date in it. This one says Melbourne 1946. How cool is that? Published, reprinted in 46. Published 43. And there are colour pictures in here, colour plates, plus black and white plates, I think. I like the writing in here too. So you've got black and white photos, plus you've got little colour plates as well. Look at the shells there, aren't they gorgeous? So I'll some indigenous pictures, which is cool. I'll glean from this book. Love that. Kangaroo. See, that's why you don't play with kangaroos. They are big. People that don't come from here don't realise how big a kangaroo can get. Now, what else have we got in here? That's cool. I think I've seen... Oh, where else did I see? There's another picture in here that was really cool too. Anyway, the pages were a bit sort of... it feels like it's had just a tad of water damage, but it's not bad. Oh, there's a butterfly plate. That's cool. Yeah, there's all sorts of plates in here with colour pictures and black and white. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice old book, that. There's this one. I've got another one like this in the past, but it was all on crochet. This is crochet and knitting, and I like the format in these. There's all sorts of crochet patterns and knitting and stitches. Now, I don't do a lot of knitting, so the knitting part of it I could put in a junk journal. I like the old pages. Look at the old sticky tape. Beautiful old pages. And then there was this book about clocks. My dad collects old clocks, and he's made his own grandfather clocks in the past too. So this is an interesting book. All sorts of old clocks in here. That one is 72. This one was a nice, you call it a book or a thing on candle wicking from the past, and I really liked all the patterns in here. So I was trying, don't want my camera to go stupid. Look at that, an old moth picture, and it tells you then what all these stitches are. Really like the patterns in here. And it tells you all the how to do it. So that's candle wicking from the past. And my last book from Wangaratta was a seashell book. Seashells, Portraits of the Animal World. Now this is a collection of books, like you can get all different ones in this same thing. And this is the one on seashells. And that's the dust cover. I'm not sure when what the date is in it. Let's have a look. 96. There is some absolutely gorgeous pictures in this book. Look at that, full pictures like that in a folded in half in a junk journal would look amazing. I don't even know whether I can bring myself to pull this book apart because I've never seen it before. This is a new shell book for me. I've got a big collection of seashell books, and look at this. Isn't that just stunning? And I have never seen this book before, so look at that. It's just amazing. Amazing pages in here. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? Absolutely stunning. And you know, you're going to decide which page you're going to use too. It's there's pictures on both sides that are just awesome. So yeah, I've never seen this book before. Look at that. Look at the full page pictures. So I might hoard this book for just a little while in case I do find another one. You know, and I even tried to look it up on eBay and other places and they didn't have it. So it must be a book that's quite hard to find because I have never seen it. Look at this. This full page picture, look at it. Absolutely gorgeous. This you can't choose which one is the nicest. They're just all stunning. Stunning. Look at these. Oh my goodness. This is a gorgeous book. A gorgeous shell book. See, that's in a middle page. So was the other one. You know, if you wanted to undo the string there, you could put that inside the middle of a junk journal and you wouldn't compromise the picture. But aren't they just gorgeous? Oh, the abalone. Absolutely beautiful. This is a stunning book. There was just one sitting there. I think in the past, all the book sales I've gone to, I've only found, this is probably the second one I found. Look at this big double page. We found shells like this on 80 Mile Beach in Australia, Western Australia, and they were just amazing. Gorgeous book, this. It's called Seashells, A Portrait of the Animal World by Andrew Cleve. And yeah, like I said, there's see, it says here, other portraits of the animal world include, and there's a big list of others in that, and it's called Natural History, Universal, International. Yeah, never seen this book before. It's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So they were the books that I got from Wangaratta. And this morning we have just got back from the Albury book sale, and I'll show you them. Baby Animals. This is a cute little book. Cute little book. 1980. And there's just all little pictures like that in it. Love the wording too. So that one, Baby Animals. Porcelain. All colour paperback books. I like these books because you know you're going to get illustrations in them that you could cut up. All sorts of teapots and oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Actually, I got one of these in ages ago, but it was this type of book, but it was about budgies. This is Australia, New Zealand. It was about budgies, and it had some gorgeous pictures of budgies in it that were illustrated. Copyright 69. Right, my next book is Geometrical Drawing for Art Students. This is an old book. Bit of colouring in there. But it is 1925. Wow. Wow. That's an old book. Now, I liked all the little illustrations and the drawings in here. They looked really nice. You don't have time to totally look through the books unless you want to just stand around and look. But when I go to these book sales, the Rotary book sales, I just have a quick flick and put it in the bag. Just say yes or no. And then before I go to pay for it, I might have a quick look back through the bag and decide if I really want the books that I picked. So this is amazing. I don't know what that is. I think it might be oil pastel or chalk. Yeah, it feels like oil pastel. But great little illustrations in here. Gosh, it's an old book. Nice. So that's that book. My next book is called Fairy Charms. Flowers, potions, plants, chants and poetry. Not into chants and potions, but I thought some of the pictures could look nice. The fairy pictures. I have a few fairy books, not a whole lot, because it's not really my thing. But I thought it would be good to make one and maybe sell it. A fairy journal. This one's Cornwall Watercolours. There were some pretty nice old books there this time. I love these little stickers in here. Don't know whether we can see a date. It says printed in 1920, 23, 27 and 31. First published 1919. Second edition with notes 1950. So I'm not sure what this edition is. But it's got all these beautiful painting or watercolour pictures. Aren't they gorgeous? They make beautiful journal cards. Absolutely beautiful. It's on, the page is quite thick too. Nice ocean one. Yeah, so that's nice. That's a book. It's a really old book. Alright, my next book is How to Paint and Draw. Oh, that's nice. Nice little embossing on that. It's a nice cover, that. This one says this edition 1962. And I'll show you what's in there. Oh, I like the numbers and that in the back. The, what do you call it? This is an old, I like all these colour swatch things in here. Nice old pictures of paint brushes, and this would be just gorgeous in an art journal. Love all these pictures. These are beautiful. Like this one too. See, I love all these these colorways. They would look awesome in an art journal. All your color wheels and oh, what is that? Piece of real. It says, what does it say? MVM, or that's a really old piece of felt. Really old. See, I like all this. That's cool, all the colour charting. And your tools. Oh, look at that. Oh, someone has painted that. Oh, to you both. Oh, Merry Christmas. I wonder what year that was. Isn't that gorgeous? A little hand-painted card. Just love the illustrations in here. Nice book. So that's that one. Gosh, get on there. How to paint and draw. We've got this one, Fun with Pens. Oh, it's got a library card in the back. That's cool. And I like these. I like all the, you know, just the pen work and that. Make great filler pages in junk journals. Or you could cut them up. Just love all this old writing. Aren't they cool? Pays to look at the handwriting books, because you can get some pretty cool stuff. It's another one of calligraphy made easy, and this one is would just make, because it's got that spiral bound page in it. These would be cool in junk journals, and just to make into pages. These would look awesome tea dyed as well. You could tea dye over this and just use all the pages, because it's all in that old script. There's a lot in here that could be used. Yeah, and it would look awesome tea dyed and then grunged up on the edges. That would look so cool on this sort of book. See, look at all these pages that you can use, and this writing is just gorgeous. Nice. I don't think that... Oh, yeah, copyright 81. I don't know what that one was. Right, and you know what? I found a... Ta-da! The Nature Notes of an Edwardian Lady. The other one that I've got is the Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady, and I didn't have this one. I couldn't believe it when I seen it. I was like, oh, everyone's chasing these now. I've got two. So yeah, there's the Country Diary of the Edwardian Lady. That's the one I've got, and this is the Nature Notes one. Aren't I so lucky? Oh, I just couldn't believe it when I seen this. And it was in the... Because, you know, I always look in different sections. I think, oh, it'll either be in the gardening section or the autobiography, or, you know, but it was in the art section, this one. So, and I thought, oh gosh, why haven't I looked in the art section for it before? So my last one that I got was, I bought it for 50 cents, I remember. So this one would have been about $2 when you break it down. So that's still pretty good for this book. You know, you see them online for over $40 and more. So that's cool. I haven't even dared touch my other one. And this one's different. So I haven't done anything with it. I've just hoarded it. So oh, look at the eyes. It's just gorgeous. And I know why people love it. But it does get harder and harder to find them. But if you keep looking, you'll find one. Like I found that 50-cent one. The cover on the 50-cent one was pretty hardy-do. This one's a lot nicer. Alright, I got this book. It's Aboriginal bark paintings. And I really love the pictures in this book. Look at them. These would make awesome journal cards. Beautiful, beautiful Indigenous pictures in here. They're just gorgeous. Look at that whole page. I just love this. Nice. Yeah, this is a nice book. That is, I even like these start pages. They're pretty cool too. Didn't see a date in that one. Alright, this one's an interesting book. Flowers from Fabric. And I picked this up, but I didn't have a huge look through it. A lot of it is just drawings, I think. So, but it does show you how to put these things together. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? So it tells you how to put all these things together with fabric. Now these ones have got wire, and then they've put the fabric over them. I like picking up books that have got like fabric flowers and things like that, so it's quite interesting. You get some good ideas from them. There's a few colour pictures in here. That's just a simple little flower, isn't it? It's just a blanket stitch circle, and then I just put it together like that. And this one like a little cap. Yeah, there's some interesting, just really simple ways to do things. Interesting little book, this. That's frayed fabric, a pom-pom flower. Oh, the ones that are made with chiffon, yeah. I like how these buds are folded too. The roses. Ooh, the sweet peas. Oh, nice. I'd love to make some sweet pea fabric flowers. Interesting. leaves and different stitches you can put on them. It's interesting. Wow, this is a nice book. Tools, materials. And when was this book? 76. So that's that book, Flowers from Fabrics. Alright, we got Roses and Fine Art of China Painting. And this is a beautiful book too. It's got beautiful pictures like that in it. And it's got hard sort of interesting way they've set the book out. And they're just gorgeous, the roses. All the China painting pictures. Beautiful. I love the paper it's on too. It's like a crinkly sort of paper, wild rose spray. Isn't that gorgeous? That is gorgeous. I love that they're on these this type of binding too. That's beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. These are gorgeous pictures in here. Love the teapot. Oh, look at that full page. Magnificent. No, I don't know whether it's got a date in there. Oh, look at that full page. Beautiful. So that one was 1972, Roses and Fine Art of China Painting. Alright, my next one is Australian Wildflowers. And I've got a few Australian wildflower books, but I just love the old photography. I love the pictures that aren't super clear. It just has a nostalgia about it. And I think I may even have this book. But I picked it up anyway. So it's just all Australian wildflowers in here. Gorgeous pictures. And that one is copyright 73. Oh, this is the brown cover. Right, my next one is Lucy Artwell's. I got two of these. They're annuals. And these were in the kids section. These are cool little books. I'm not sure the date in here. 59 is the date in that one. So that's those two books. This was my next book, Ballet Impromptu. Right, this is what's in this ballet book. That's all interesting, just drawings and stuff. I just really liked how it was on the old paper and it had all these old pictures in it. Beautiful old book. Now I found two of these. You remember in one, I think it was my last Opshop crafter haul, I found a cue book of old flowers. Now look at this. There's two sitting there together and they're all Australian flowers. Look at this. These are spectacular. And they're all Australian. They are just stunning. They're colouring books, but it's got the old picture on the other side. And oh gosh, I just couldn't believe it when I seen these two, because I've never found them, you know, with beautiful Australian flowers like this. And I was just, wow. Yeah, the Kew Gardens, that was the one that I found. And it had all these beautiful old pictures in them too. I'll have to go a bit quicker because I want to show you the other one too. Oh, look at that. Stunning. Stunning. Oh, I'll have to show you quicker. That is just gorgeous too. There's so many gorgeous pictures in here. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the Waratah. Oh gosh, these are just magnificent. Kangaroo paw. Let's go a bit quicker. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, they're just beautiful photos. Not photos, they're sketches. And look, I love how in the front they have them. Oh, look at that. They have them all like this too in the front. All the key plates. They're just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. That's 2019 that was published. And then there's this one. Vintage collection. They both say vintage collection. I'd love to get the bird one. What does it say on the back of that? Oh, look, there's another one on the back of that. Also available. There's two different bird ones. Gorgeous. Stunning, stunning, stunning colouring books. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, my next book is The Comprehensive Guide to Gardening in Rhodesia. Gosh, that's old photography, isn't it? I liked all the little black and white pictures in here, but there was colour ones as well. So just an old gardening book. I like all those colour pictures too. But these would look nice on cut up onto tags and things too. All those little pictures. And the date in this one is 75. It's an old picture, isn't it? Old photography. Alright, my next book is Australian Folk Art. I like all of that sort of stuff. And it's got the patterns, then the colour pages. Look at that, isn't that just gorgeous? Love this. Just stunning. Love all the gum nuts. So I'll put that in my own personal Crafty Books. There was this one, Drawing and Painting Plants. I'll just put them down. Look at that. This was $55 back in when it was sold. Oh my goodness. This one is copyright 2006. Okay, next book is Floral Art. These are gorgeous. They're just a single page. Every one of them's on a single page. So I guess you could, put them in a frame if you wanted to, but look, each one is just separate like that. And they're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. There's so many in here. Beautiful. Actually, they had quite a big art section this time, I noticed. Floral Art, the portfolio book. My next one's called Glorious Harvest, Illustrated Guide to Vegetables, Fruits, Grains and Herbs. Beautiful pictures in here. Beautiful, beautiful illustrations. Oh, look at the old corn. Dried up old corn. Cob corn. There's some gorgeous pictures in here. Fruits. Oh, is that mushrooms? Those too. Nice. Oh, that big mushroom picture, that's awesome. Beautiful illustrations in this. Beautiful, beautiful book. It's a Glorious Harvest. And my last book is Birds and Animals of Australia. This is a big book. And this was 1972. So let's have a look in here. We go straight to the snakes, which I can't stand. It's hard to get the whole picture in here. These are just amazing illustrations. No, let's get past the snakes. Love all the birds in here. Aren't they gorgeous? Just awesome, awesome illustrations. Look at that. They're just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Absolutely beautiful book. And we've got the animals. Beautiful book, that. Birds and Animals of Australia. Doesn't have a who it's published by. It's got a date in there. 72. Rigby Opal. All right, that is my look at the books that I got from the Wangaratta and today's Albury Book Fair. And they are open again tomorrow, but I usually only go one day anyway. And and I'm a bit more picky and choosy what I get these days, but I love going to these book sales. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed looking at that, and you will like, share and subscribe. I'll see you soon for a new video, new make. In the meantime, take care, rug up. It's freezing. It was -4 here this morning, and it was so cold. I lined up for half an hour before it opened, and it was freezing. All right, take care, and I will see you soon for a new video. And in the meantime, stay crafty. Bye.